It is a cold, dull morning here in Ancoats in Manchester. And we're going to walk around and see what we can find today, but first, because I'm an idiot and left my wallet in Sainsbury's last night, we're going to go and pick it up from the nice guys there who are looking after it for me. And I'm sure it will be, but we're going to make sure that my moolah is still in there. Okay, we've got the wallet and the moolah is inside. Now that we're heading into Piccadilly Gardens, the most wholesome place in Manchester. So we're going to do some video surveillance of the video surveillance. Mother. So we've got a lot of police activity here in the gardens. Got some mounted police. There's a lot of undercovers walking around as well. So I'm not quite sure what they're expecting.
What sort of horses?
Jesus, bloody MCPs.
What do you get the most results from, on like sort of comments from on your channel, on your videos? What do people like to see the most?
Conflict.
Is that right?
You know, just being honest.
Between you and someone, or you filming it?
Usually it's, you know, if someone doesn't like me filming, then they'll usually come up to me and they'll say, you know, don't do that, or...
You have a nice day,
Cool.
sir. I hope you find something interesting.
Anything going on, or...?
We're doing something called Project Servitor. Please take a flyer.
Servitor, yeah.
Have you been servitored before?
I've not been servitored, but I filmed some servitors.
It's essentially a little bit of a high-profile presence. We've got some uniformed officers, we've got some plainclothes officers, we've got some officers with horses that are here somewhere.
Yeah, I noticed
just that little bit of sort of reassurance in the community.
Yeah.
Making sure everyone feels a little bit safer. Not to say that anything's going to go down imminently, but it's business as usual for us. We're unpredictable with where we go and where we deploy.
Yeah.
It's just a tactic that we're using at the minute, in particular lead up to Christmas.
Well, yeah, especially with the markets and everything
there's
around.
There's a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Cool. All right. See ya. So yeah, he came up to me while I was not filming. We had a bit of a chat. Yeah, we didn't really talk about anything. Just about YouTube. Started talking about auditing, and he thought I was talking about Scientology auditing. That's well, I've done Scientology. But yeah, I didn't really miss anything. This is the flyer. Well, they're all heading down this way, so we'll see if we can catch anything. So they are looking for a suspect. Grey puffer jacket, black jeans. Got the undercover here.
Auditing, yeah?
Huh?
Do some auditing?
Not today.
No, just filming.
Just general filming, yeah.
Got anything you need or?
No, not really.
No?
There's not really been anything today.
No,
It's been quite quiet so far,
Happy days.
which I suppose is a good thing.
Yeah. Alright, mate. See you in a bit.
Yeah, a slight problem in Manchester is a lot of them do actually know me, which is why I don't bother auditing up here. That and generally they don't react up here. Ah, they got to him before I did.
Oh, bro, yeah, I just seen this, bro, yeah.
Nah. Theft. Yeah, it's been stole some food from Greg's.
I get it, mate.
So he's saying he doesn't want to be filmed, and they're saying they don't want to be filmed, but it's a public space. Oh.
Bro!
So you can film, mate. Just two pieces of film. Tell them they can film.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, don't block my camera, please.
Pardon?
Don't block me.
I'm asking what you want. We're dealing with something here.
I don't care what you're dealing with. Leave me alone. Back off.
I am leaving you alone. Just asking what you're interested in.
You're impeding my right of
I'm not
access.
impeding
Move out
anything.
of my way. Who are you?
I'm not impeding anything.
Show me your ID.
Pardon?
Show me your ID. What's your number?
I'm Sergeant 1884. I'm asking you what you're filming us for. That's all.
Stop acting like a dick.
But swear at me again, you'll be arrested for a public order offence. You understand?
You can't be offended. You're a policeman.
I can be offended, and I am offended.
Okay, so just to clarify my point here, I'm referencing some case law called Harvey v. Director of Public Prosecutions, where a guy was arrested for swearing at the police. He was found guilty, but the case was overturned by a judge who ruled that the police are unable to be offended by words which are commonplace, that includes swearing, regardless of whether they find them offensive or not. They are supposed to have a thick skin and rise above it and be able to deal with such a thing. I will put a link to this in the description in case you want to read this article yourself or look into it a bit more. I do go through this in a bit more depth later on with another sergeant from the team who is a lot more amenable and reasonable, and we have a bit of a discussion about it. So yeah, stay tuned, and we'll get into that in a second. But let's rewind a little bit and get back into the video. Stop acting like a dick.
But swear at me again, you'll be arrested for a public order offence. You understand?
You can't be offended. You're a policeman.
I can be offended, and I am offended.
You can't be.
You want to test it?
Well, it's not while we're in public, but let's go somewhere private, and then I'll swear.
Somewhere private?
Yeah, you can't be offended. Yeah, leave me alone.
Excuse me, do you want to give him a little bit of dignity? It's private, this for
Yeah, it's a public space.
Yes,
Yeah,
but he
fine.
doesn't want to be filmed.
Public space.
All right, mate. You want to do what you want to do? That's fair enough. As long as you come no further, it's going to be cool in the gang, okay? So come no closer than that. If you want to do that there, not an issue, my mate. Okay? Come any
You
closer,
can't-
there's going to be an issue.
Is there?
I've treated you civility, mate. Why'd you
Yeah, but-
ask that question like that? I've
Because,
been polite with you.
You are, but it's
No,
also
so
hostile.
it would be nice if you could turn it back to me.
Yeah,
mate,
but you're threatening me.
Unfortunately, I've got no further to say to you, okay?
Good. Don't speak to me then. Jesus. What's his version of being civil?
It's rather ridiculous. Hello, Phil.
See you later, Phil.
Seen anything good?
Yeah, mostly just your stupid colleagues.
My stupid colleagues? Oh mate, come on.
Your plainclothes sergeant, the fat one.
Come on. Hey, that's offensive.
Well, he's been offensive to me.
Why, what's he said? No, tell me, genuinely. I'm a sergeant, mate. I'm interested in what someone said to you.
Well, you'll see it online, but he's, you know, I'm just filming and he's getting in front of the camera, trying to stop me filming.
Listen, I'm not trying to say filming. I'm genuinely interested
Oh, he was going to arrest me.
to kind of see how we can better interact with people like yourself. What's your channel?
It's called Absolute Audits.
Absolute Audits.
Yeah.
How many followers?
About 14,500.
Really? Is it monetised?
Yeah.
Yeah. You all right?
As long as no one doesn't.
Between me and you, do you do alright of it?
Nah, not really.
Do you not? Is it worth doing?
I just do it for...
Do you enjoy it?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
It gives me something to do.
Do you just do like Manchester? Or you all over?
I don't even live up here.
Do you not?
Just came up here.
So how long you stayed up in Manchester for then?
A few days.
Yeah? Has it been worthwhile with that? What's that one? Is that DJI, is it?
Yeah.
I'm not in touch
It's
with
the new Pocket 3.
Oh, nice one. They're all like gimbaled up and all that.
Yeah, I had...
Dead smooth. Can you run with it and it's like
Yeah,
dead
yeah.
smooth? Yeah.
I had the number 2,
Right.
but I was filming in Brighton
Alright, you do get about, don't you?
at the county court,
Yeah.
and the security guard came out.
If you're going to film at a court, mate, there is kind of issues there. So
Yeah, but not in public. You know, I was filming outside on the pavement.
Yeah, no issue with that.
You know, as the media do. He came out and he dragged me into the court by my gimbal. He was like, snapped it. We went in, dragged me on the metal detector, went over. He was strangling me because he didn't want to. I'd caught him on film swearing at me, and he wanted me to delete it.
There's quite a bit, and this goes for the police as well. There's a little bit of a misunderstanding. It's something we kind of actively tell our officers now, because you, as you well know, are quite, happy to film in a public space and you're allowed to do that. But not all of your colleagues, should we say, are as polite as yourself, and as you know as well as I do, mate, people try it on, don't they?
They do, but I approach everyone the same as I've spoken to you, and it was just, when he starts getting in the way of my camera and threatening to arrest me. And,
right. Well, I didn't see any of that, so I can't.
Admittedly, I did call him a dick, but
well, if I came up to you now and called you a dick, how would you react?
Yeah, but if I was acting like one, it might be justified.
Have you ever heard of Patari's box?
No, I
Yeah,
haven't.
Google that.
All right.
Yeah. It's a very old theory that still stands true today. Yeah. Basically, if you act like a dick to someone, it's more than likely they're going to act like a dick to you.
Yeah.
Rightly or wrongly, but Google it, mate. Patari's box.
It's like
It'll probably come in very handy in your line of work.
So I can't remember which comedian it was. He has a joke where he says, I think he was complaining about someone not liking the word cunt. And he said people who don't like the word cunt would hear it a lot less if they didn't act like one. And I thought, well, that's kind of true, but
I can kind of see where he's coming from with that one.
But he said he was offended, and I pointed out police can't be offended by swearing.
We can. We're people at the end of the day, mate.
You are, but when you're in uniform,
I wouldn't particularly say you'd be right that on its own to arrest somebody.
No.
But to say police can't be offended, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, but you can't be, offended.
Harass the landlord,
harass
stressed.
it.
Yeah. Not by something like that.
It's it's been through the courts,
People at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
It is, but
Words
you're
hurt,
expected to.
Sticks and stones and all that.
You're expected to have a thick skin. You're.
We are. Does that make it right?
It doesn't, but you're sworn at daily, I imagine.
Again, but does that make it right? Is that a societal problem? Are we happy to live in a society where it's acceptable to swear at the police?
I'm not saying it's acceptable.
That's an argument for another time, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff we deal with, mate. And the thing is, if it does become acceptable, then it escalates, doesn't it? And then does it then become acceptable to start assaulting police officers?
No.
Do you see what I mean, though? How things can escalate.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
If you don't call people a dick,
He was winding me up.
Were you trying to wind him up?
No, I was trying to film someone being arrested and he wouldn't let me. He was standing in the way of this.
Well,
I
want there, mate.
It's a public
if
space.
it's in a public place, mate. You can. You're not
But
getting any private information.
luckily, one of the uniformed police was kind of saying to him, you know, leave him alone. It's fine.
Well,
it's fine.
again, maybe, like I said, I don't know the exact search, mate, but maybe there's a little bit of learning there for everybody.
Yeah.
You're not to call police officers dicks, and us not to try and block your camera and stop you making your livelihood.
Yeah, learning on both sides.
Well, every day's a learning day.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I'll be better.
What's your
And
plans
you
for
can
today,
be better.
mate? You hanging about?
No, I've got to go. I've got to go change hotel rooms.
All right, I'll come.
I went in there and they hadn't emptied the bins, so
Which hotel
I
was it?
just stayed in there, some Marriott, and I stayed in there
Well,
and
that surprised me with the Marriott. They're usually pretty decent.
yeah, I thought, yeah, it's fine, I'll stay in there one night, but I kind of mentioned it in passing and they said, oh, we'll give you an upgrade if you move. I said, oh, okay, yeah, I'll move there.
Well, worth mentioning it in passing, then,
So,
isn't it?
I'll do
Happy days,
that.
mate. Right, nice one. What we're about most days all over the city centre, so
Yeah.
I'll certainly pass on to the rest of the staff, mate. Maybe a little bit of a refresh on
Yeah.
photography and guidance. Yeah.
He was
from our side.
he was a sergeant as well. I'd expect,
Right. Well,
you know.
what I would ask from yourself then, mate, is
Yeah.
please don't call myself or my colleagues dicks. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not nice, is it?
Fair enough.
All right, and then hopefully we may well do something that might spark off some extra views on there. You never know, Manchester's a busy place, mate, and anything can happen.
You know, and then the guy putting him in the van. I mean, he was okay about it, but it was very passive. He was like, don't film. He's got a right to privacy. It's not in a public space. I continued filming, and then you have to get in a directive. It has to be okay. You can film, but don't come any closer. And it's like, well, I can.
There's people's personal space.
Yeah.
Which, like, I'm not going to do it.
You know,
If
I
came right
wasn't
up to
even
you,
this close.
Right, like I said, I
you
wasn't
know,
there,
so.
but I wouldn't come right up to you because that's not nice, is it? But,
No.
yeah, well, hopefully, mate, you'll get something, and
Yeah, it's interesting.
Remind me what it's called because I'm going to go on it later.
There's absolute audits. You'll probably be on it.
Right, all right.
You'll see yourself.
No issue with that, mate. No issues whatsoever.
Probably.
Well, listen, enjoy the rest of your day, mate. Stay safe. Like I say, seriously now, we are about all over the city.
Yeah.
So you are about videoing all kinds of stuff. You're probably going to see more than a lot of our plainclothes officers. Yeah. So whether you do or you don't,
Well,
but what I would ask.
And I hear stuff as well. I saw him before you guys saw him.
Yeah. Well. And what I would ask from people like yourself, mate, is that genuinely, if there's something you're not happy with that could affect the safety of other people, then come and let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been on the Project Servitor website?
I haven't. No.
Yeah. Get on there, mate. Dead interesting. Loads of information on there. I've got.
Is that? I've seen you doing like knife arches and that kind of thing. That's the same thing, isn't
yeah,
it?
we've got. So yesterday we were out with armed officers. We've got plainclothes cops. We might have our drone out. We've got horses out. We've got search dogs. Some plainclothes stuff. Yeah, we've got everything at our disposal that we as the police have. We're out. We work with BTP a lot. So we're out on the train lines and that kind of stuff. So it's not just the city centre. What we've got to do, we want to keep everybody on their toes. See? And you never know, we might generate some content for you along the way. Have a look on that website though, mate.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Servitor.
Project Servitor.
I've got a leaflet.
Google it. Oh, you got a leaflet?
Yeah, I've got a
Get
leaflet.
on the website, man. Have a look.
Cool. We'll do.
Right.
Cool.
What's your name, buddy?
Won't give it.
Right, anyway.
Cool. See you later. We'll leave this guy. I've got to get back to my hotel. I'm running late. Hello. And get off to this venue and I'll go and see this band for an hour or so at the venue. And then I'll be back out this afternoon and in the morning. So that'll either be in this video or in the next one. You'll know that from the length of the video, I suppose. If it's the next video, then I'll see you on that one. Otherwise, I'll see you in a second. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? No. No time. Maybe on the way back.